Okay, in this video I'm going to do an example of completing the squares. I have x squared minus 2x minus 14 equals 0. This is in standard form. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is we actually want to move our c over. So I'm going to add 14 to both sides of the equal sign. So when I do this, I get x squared minus 2x plus, and we're going to put a box here, equals 14 plus another box, because I'm going to add something to both sides. And so that's going to, I'm going to put it in to try to make it a perfect square. Alright, so what do I put in the box? Alright, what I put in the box is b squared divided by, not divided, b divided by 2, then square it. So I look at my b. In this situation, my b is a negative 2, and I'm going to square it. Divided by 2. And then I'm going to square that answer. So when I do this, I get a negative 1 square, and negative 1 times negative 1 is going to be 1. So my answer for the box is a 1. So I'm going to put a 1 in the box. Now I'm going to try to find the perfect square of x squared minus 2x plus 1. There is a little trick here, and I'm going to highlight it. Whatever b minus 2 is, whatever it becomes before you square it, that is what's in the parentheses. So it's negative 1. See it here? So I'm actually going to put negative 1 here. Think about it. Negative 1 times negative 1 is 1, positive 1. So if I do that, negative 1 times negative 1 is going to be a positive 1. If I add or subtract them, negative 1 plus a negative 1 is a negative 2. You see how I got that? So I'm going to go back and clean this up so you can read it. We're going to square it. Equals, and this is 15. Alright, to get rid of a square, we're going to take the square root of both sides. Remember, whatever you do to one side, you're going to do another. So I'm going to do the square root to both sides. The square root and square cancel each other out. So otherwise, it's like saying negative 4 plus 4. It becomes nothing. It really is 0. So because you have a square root and you have a square, these cancel out, and all you have to do is say x minus 1. And we don't even need the parentheses. We can just say x minus 1 here. Now, 15, we're going to square it, but we've got to put a plus and minus 15. Now, on the 15, I want to find out, can I simplify this radical? So I got 5 times 3, and that's about all I got. Those are the prime numbers, and so I don't have anything else that will work. So 5 times 3 is the only thing that will work here. And because it's the only thing that works, I can't do anything with that. So first thing I'm going to do is move everything to the other side because we want x by itself. So I'm going to add 1 to both sides. So I got x equals 1 plus or minus the square root of 15. This gives us two answers. We got x equals 1 plus the square root of 15, and we got x equals 1 minus the square root of 15.